am Loni Love, comedian, actress, and Emmy-winning talk show host.
And I'm Erica Montalvo, writer, showrunner, and Lonnie's super fun sidekick.
You sure are, Erica, and thank you all for joining us for another episode. Glad to be back. This is Grown Ass Women Talking. For our grown ass topic today, we'll be talking with Tracy McMillan about finding your passion. But before we dive in, let's check in with Erica. Oh, Erica.
This is my favorite part of the show.
I know. What's on your mind, Erica?
Well, you know I have to do a Huxtable update, right?
Okay.
Because I had brunch with the Huxtables. The Huxtables are my parents and my brother, in case you guys don't know. That's my family. And my mom has been very critical of the show. Not critical. Yep. She likes some episodes, but she definitely has her 2 cents every Sunday. So remember we were talking about Diddy last week, because as everyone was. Mm-hmm. And Claire Huxtable, my mom, was like, I don't know why you have to talk about Diddy. I was like, Mom, if we were doing a show about like grown ass news, we have to talk about Diddy. She's like, well, I don't like that topic. And you said you never been to a Diddy party, and she has all my quotes, right? She's like, she knows everything I said.
She's listening. At least she's listening.
She's taking notes. I mean, come on. So she's like, you said you've never been to a Diddy party, but you've been to Hollywood parties. What kind of Hollywood parties are you going to? So Can I just clarify?
Check her, moms.
Can I just clarify for Claire Huxtable? I'm talking about when I was young. I went to some Hollywood parties, and I was
88 years ago, moms.
At least. Okay. And when things went down, I would leave. I was a very good girl. Now that I'm a grown ass woman, I don't get invited to those kind of parties. I mean, Loni does. Loni's at a party every week.
Don't put me into your mess.
You're at a party every week, which you don't invite me to because I'm never your plus one, but that's a whole
Let me tell you,
issue.
I don't go. Let me tell you something. Whenever they do these parties, people got to understand. You go to the party, right? But there is a certain time during the party that they give you a signal that you need to leave.
Yeah, it's about to go down.
Because if you stay... And one time I was at a party, they was like, everybody take their shirts off, all the girls,
right,
or get out. I was like, take your shirt off. What are you talking about?
Right, exactly.
I'm not taking my shirt off. I almost did because I had this like new bra on, but I was like, no, I'm leaving.
Well, when I was in my 20s, I would have done that, but now that I'm in my 40s, I'm like, oh, but you're not seeing these old grown-ass women boobies. I'm going home. I'm not trying to be topless at this point in my life. But my point being that, listen, at this point, I may get invited to like a gay brunch. Like that's more my speed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or like I went to the farmer's market this weekend. Like that's my life. So Eric, your girl is not at parties, especially because Lonnie's not inviting me.
You know what? Let it go. Let that go.
Disclaimer. Just to be clear, Erica has not been invited to any Diddy parties. She went to Hollywood parties in her 20s, but her bra remained on. As a grown-ass woman, she only goes to parties for the Oscars, Emmys, and any other irrelevant award show she can squeeze an invite to, plus the occasional gay power brunch.
That's for Claire Huxtable, so she knows for the record that I'm not, taking my bra off at parties.
I remember one time I was at one of those parties and Monique was with me, the actress, and I'm sitting up here eating my little shrimp. And all of a sudden, Monique just comes over to me, her and her whole entourage, and I'm sitting there running my mouth, I'm drinking, I'm having a good time, and she listens to me, true story, she listens to me, she's like, Loni, it's time to go. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay. It was time to go. So I dropped my shrimp and I'm like, okay.
You didn't take the shrimp with you? You got to take your shrimp to go.
I dropped it. No, the way she said it was like, like when she was in Precious, she said it like that.
Yeah.
Like she was like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And so that's what happens. Sometimes when you get the signal, get up out of there. It's
100%.
time to leave.
We've
okay?
all been at those kind of parties.
We love the Huxtables,
yes,
and
love
your
them.
girl is growing. She's a grown woman, mama. So
yes, and behaving herself as such.
Somewhat. So, you know what, guys? Today we have a wonderful episode. We're going to get into all sorts of stuff. We're going to be talking about Ellen DeGeneres' last stand-up. the Janet Jackson debacle. We're going to talk about Kamala and if they're going to have a debate or not. We're going to talk about everything because we're grown-ass women, and that's what we do. And in today's grown-ass topic, we're going to be joined by our friend Tracy McMillan as we talk about finding your passion. We'll get into all of that and more after the break. This is Grown As Women Talking.